we're going to be needing her today. So these are the clothes that we're going to be working on today. I am going to be on a time crunch because the weather here has been horrible. We've been having thunderstorms every day, so the lighting is very on and off. I think for today we have a good 3 hours before the next thunderstorm rolls in. I would normally go over all of these first before I get started, but since I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get through for Friday's video, I'm just going to hustle and do what I can. Even if that only means we're going to get 2 pieces done for this video, at least we're getting a video out on Friday. Worst case scenario, the video will go up on Monday, but fingers crossed that we can at least get 2 projects done and then I can get it posted for Friday. I got some new sterling silver jewelry. Most of my jewelry I get off of Etsy, but this pendant I got off of Amazon, and then this leather cord, and then these 2 cuffs I got from Wishbone Studios, and then these sterling silver hoops I did get off of Etsy. And I will be linking all of that below if you guys are interested. I do want to talk about these gingham shorts because they were a pair of gingham pants, and in my last video I turned it into this top. But I never showed you guys what I did with the shorts. So I just marked the length that I wanted and then added another 1.5 inches for seam allowance, folded it under twice, did a stitch around each leg, and then ironed them. And now I have a pair of gingham shorts that I can wear to the beach or to bed or whatever. I think I'm gonna try to do something with these 2 pieces for this video. The first one being this midi skirt. It's like a plum floral print. And I really like this ruffle here at the bottom. I have a few different midi skirts now, and I don't feel like I need another one. I could make it into a mini skirt, or I could turn this into a top and maybe find a way to keep this ruffle here at the bottom and this little lace trim. And then this floral print denim long sleeve button down. But I'm gonna show you guys this one first. I can already hear the thunder, so I have a feeling we're gonna have less than 3 hours today to film. This is how it would look as a skirt, but I've changed my mind and I no longer want to keep this as a skirt. Go figure. I think I want to turn this into a flowy top. I think I can turn this into something similar to this. I think I might take off like 2 inches from the bottom though. That way I can use it for straps. And I think I want this to be open in the front. I'm not 100% sure yet. I think I'll keep the side zipper and then I'll cut down the front and add like a little tie here at the top and then maybe a couple buttons and then have it flowy from here down. Or if I'm okay with having this be a little bit shorter and not as long, then I could actually cut this part and then make a couple triangles for the cups instead of having the neckline straight across. And I think option number 2, I would have to cut it about here and then that would go under the bust. So that would make the bottom hemline a lot shorter, but I do think I could keep the back longer. And I feel like that would still give a really nice shape. I think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna keep the outer fabric and the liner together, and I'm just gonna do a rolled hem and fold this under twice and then do a straight stitch across. So now we've attached this fabric to the inner liner, but this is what it's looking like. I don't know if it's showing up on camera well, but it just got super dark because it's starting to thunderstorm again. So I'm going to try to bring out the ring light and see if it helps a little bit because I really want to get this posted for Friday. So if you're watching this on a Friday, it means that we were able to make do and we made it work. And if you're watching this on a Monday, then it means it took too long to get this filmed because it was so dark every day. So before I work on this top piece here, I'm going to cut down the center and I'm going to hem it the same way that I did this top hem here. And now this seam looks the same as the top hem. And now we have this top portion of the skirt that we can use to make our cups and the top portion of our top. And I want this top to have more coverage than the halter tops I've done in the past. So I'm going to make a template for the cups, but if I have enough fabric, I'm going to try to add a panel to the side that will also come around the back. That way this top has more side coverage on the cups. And I did already make a template, and a lot of you have asked how I determine the cups. I don't know if this is the right way, but this is the way that I do it. I try to determine how much space I need. So I guessed roughly 10 inches for the bottom, but then I added another inch to each side for seam allowance. So at first this cup came all the way up to here, but I at least had the bottom portion the way that I wanted it. And then I determined where I wanted the straps to start. So this was the shape that I came up with. So I will use this to trace out 2 cups. If you only have a standard sewing machine, you could hem these the same way that I hemmed the bottom portion by just rolling it under twice and then doing a straight stitch. But since I have a serger, I think I'm going to take these 2 panels and flip them. And I'm going to use my serger to go all the way around, but I'm going to leave a really small opening here at the bottom so that I can still turn it inside out. And then I think I can do a top stitch along this here to make it look more finished. So now this is the portion that we have left to make a panel that's going to attach to the side of each cup and then around the back. And this bottom portion is wider than the top, so I'm going to cut a panel from this bottom portion. I'm starting to have second thoughts about the back panel that I was cutting. So I clipped these 2 cups to my top so that I can see what it would look like if I attached it to this bottom portion. And I already clipped away the extra for this portion where I would need to take it in. It's gonna have a seam down the back to get rid of this extra fabric, but you can kind of see the vision, how it's gonna attach to the cups. And then this will be open and I'll make a little tie here to keep this part closed. And I might add a couple little buttons. And then I think what I'll do is the scrap fabric that I cut for the back that I was gonna make a back panel with, I've decided against that and I'm gonna use this to make the straps that are gonna go on the shoulders, and then the straps will just attach to the back of the top. But I feel like this will still look really flowy and hopefully we'll still have enough coverage for the cups. So now I'm just going to put the good sides together and do a straight stitch down to get rid of this extra fabric in the back, and then we can attach the cups to this portion. So now I'm just going to do a straight stitch from this point down to this point here. Okay, so now we have the perfect width to wrap around our body. Now I just need to attach these cups to the front of this, and I want the front corner to match up with the front of this. So here's how it's looking now that we attached the cups to this portion of the top. And I'm going to try to use a portion of this satin liner to make our straps. And they're going to attach at the top of each cup, and then they'll attach to the back of the top as well. And I also want to use this to make the ties for the front. So now I can cut 4 rectangles. And now I can put the good sides together and do a straight stitch all the way down. And I use my serger so that it was less likely to unravel as I wash it. But now I'm just going to use my loop turner to turn this inside out. So now we have 4 straps made. So now I'm going to attach 1 to each side here, and then I'm going to attach 1 to the top of each cup. And then we can decide how much length we need to attach to the back. Okay, so now here's what we're working with for our top. And I thought I could just have this as a halter and have it tied behind the neck, but I've done so many tops like that. So for the sake of the video, I'm going to figure out how much I need to attach. So I think about here would be good. So I'm just going to put a clip here, and then I'm going to measure the same length for the other side, and then I will attach them. But I'm not going to cut off the extra just in case I do decide to turn this into a halter later on. Okay, so I ended up pairing it with a white tube top because I actually really liked the contrast having it over the white top I was wearing before. So I switched that top out for a white strapless, and I actually really like it layered like this with a white tube top. And for the back straps, I decided to crisscross them. That way it brought the cups in a little bit. And I feel like whenever I show you how I style something, I rarely style things with jeans. It almost feels too boring or basic to show you guys me styling something with denim. I don't know why. And I love having this part open and flowy. And I also love that I didn't have to mess with this bottom hem at all. I had enough scrap fabric to work on the ties without having to cut anything off of this. So that is perfect. And I just styled it with my new chunky Doc Marten maxi sandals. I really wanted the flower sandals, but they were sold out everywhere. And I finally decided I would just buy these. And I did size down. My normal size is a size 7, and I bought these in a size 6, and they fit perfectly. They are very heavy and chunky, so if you're not used to that, be prepared. So let me know if you guys like how the top turned out, or if you think it looked better as a midi skirt. And since I really wanted to get something posted for Friday, this video is only gonna have one piece. So let me know your honest opinion on if you think I should have just waited for Monday and filmed the other top along with this one, or if you guys are totally fine seeing just one piece per video. Every once in a while, not all the time. Let me know. So until next week, bye!